Yeah, so, unfortunately, in my opinion, we had this last week as a bye weekend going into conference play. I'd like to keep rolling right out of the Cavalier Classic right in conference play, but, on the flip side of that, we had a couple injuries that we're trying to bounce back from. Courtney Summers got injured in the Cavalier Classic, and then Lambo in the circle, she's trying to still get herself in a position where she can be a starting pitcher for us as well. So, overall, our play there was fairly good. I wasn't really happy with the Eastern game, but, overall, we're just trying to build. Those non-conference games for us are building on seeing what the great combinations for us are in terms of pitching, catching, and offense, defense, who's swinging the bat, who's hot, who's not, and trying to get all those items in order as we enter into conference play. Yeah, we had right next to me is one of them. Macy here, she was fortunate enough, and she's been hot since the start of the season. And then Max Smith was the other one for us, who was all tournament for us, and she's been doing a really good job. She had a little bit slow start with her bat, but she's been doing it. She's been hot in the circle, so she's just trying to balance both ends of those spectrum. And hopefully, as we roll into conference play here with Simon Fraser and Western this weekend, we can make it all come together.
I'm from Hillsborough, so I'm not too far from here. I went to Glencoe High School, and I'm just happy to be here, and thanks for having me. Looking back, I'm really happy with my decision. I think a smaller school worked out well for me, and being close to home was also a positive. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. I've been seeing the ball well, so hopefully I can continue that. And as a team, we've been working really hard throughout the season, so we're really looking forward to conference play. Well, of course, it would be nice to get a couple wins under our belt at the start of conference. But
I appreciate that too.
Yeah. Just working as a team and just continuing to get better and always keeping everybody up and just doing great.
Awesome.
And I think, I'd like to piggyback on what Macy's talking about. We're trying to, I think, pretty much keep the focus on us. Externally, it really doesn't matter if we're playing Simon Fraser, Western. In the case that we're looking at right now, Western's hot. They were a great team last year. Simon Fraser is playing better than they have in terms of this season versus last season. They return everyone on the roster with the exception of one player. So I think for us, over the course of having this last weekend off, trying to take care of the details, staying focused on the mechanics, our approach at the plate, and, putting all those, like I talked about earlier, all those pieces in place as we enter into conference play. Because I think it's extremely pivotal that we take 2 out of 4 games this weekend.